Beyonce is the top earning woman in music. She makes around $105 million, or at least she did last year. So along with all those riches, fame also brings bizarre allegations, like the lady who went to court accusing Beyonce of practicing extreme witchcraft.
Beyonce sure can cast a spell with her performances. But is she also practicing witchcraft? In head-scratching court papers, Kimberly Thompson, a former drummer for the singer's all-girl band, is accusing Beyonce of, get this, extreme witchcraft and magic spells and the murder of my pet cat. She's actually filed a restraining order against the star. Sounds kooky, right? And that's probably why a judge immediately denied Thompson's request for a restraining order. There's always been whispers that Beyonce belongs to some kind of secret society. They point to hand signals like this as an example of her communicating cryptic messages. But the accusations of witchcraft take things to a whole new strange level.
Everybody say hello to Nikki on the drums. Say hello to Nikki on the drums. Say hello to Nikki on the drums. Play, play, play. Nikki, Nikki. Play, play, play.
Bewitching Beyonce. Did Queen Bee practice witchcraft on one of her musicians? In this Daily Mail TV exclusive, the drummer who claims she was put under Beyonce's spell is now speaking out.
The fact that people keep saying, I'm crazy? Hell, the situations I had to deal with and survive are crazy.
Kimberly Thompson says she is tormented from being put under manic sexual spells by Beyonce.
We're talking about other situations where changing into animals and jumping into other bodies and all kinds of really crazy stuff.
In bizarre court papers, Thompson claims Beyonce, who she refers to as this person, has started a campaign of harassment against her that includes extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and magic spells of sexual molestation. She also claims Beyonce murdered her kitten after the singer put a spell on it.
They were like, the cat has a spell on it. The cat was taken back to her people, and they killed it.
It's unclear why Thompson is speaking out now, even though she says Beyonce has been at it since 2006.
She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress. She's just been a savage.
Senior correspondent Tara Burney joins us now. And Tara, these claims are bizarre.
Really strange.
Has Beyonce responded at all to these?
Jesse, Beyonce's a little busy. She's on tour with Jay-Z. They're finishing up in LA, so they have not responded. And as far as Thompson, her request for a temporary restraining order was denied by a judge, most likely because of the nonsensical rantings about witchcraft. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
How often judges have to rule on something like this, as bizarre as this. What were Thompson's other claims here?
There's a lot of them. First, that Beyonce stole money from her. She had her stalked. She had her bullied. Thompson said she had to move several different times to different cities because she was casting spells on her work and her relationships, and she couldn't hold down a job, and she couldn't find a boyfriend.
Okay, I'm going to go on a limb here and say there will be no legal repercussion for Beyonce.
I don't think so. I don't think she is on her radar.
I'm not a lawyer, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night. Tara, thank you. All right.
Let's talk about Beyonce. Most of us know Beyonce is a known member of the Illuminati. But what really caught a lot of people's attention was a concert she had a month ago using mind control on her fans and supporters. Watch this video.
Beyonce's Stadium Renaissance World Tour, there's a scary interlude that takes fans by surprise that begins with a portal hypnosis, as if to control you and draw you in. Then it gets scary when messages like, whoever controls the media controls the mind, pop up on the screen. Then it's terrifying when mind control messages pop up on the screen in between placements of Beyonce's face and a picture of a human in a submissive, worshipy pose. Fans were saying they were getting so uncomfortable during this part they were looking away.
Now for those of y'all that are saying, oh, it's just a background, why did she have to include this in the background? It could have been anything else, but she included mind control and hypnosis. During the concert, there was also pictures and videos of fans throwing up the Illuminati sign. Check this out.
You might want to see this before tickets go on sale.
so you won't miss it. Did you see it? Now watch it again in slow motion. What was that?
Look around, everybody on me. Y'all want that one? Okay?
I can't fucking breathe. Bitch, I can't breathe. Oh my god, I fucking can't.
Yes, boss. Back in here again once again, man. Happy to be here, man. You see these clips that I just rolled out for you, and you see what it is we talking about. We're talking about Beyonce. Now, reason being for this, I always hear about these Beyonce concerts. I always see people go over and above and beyond just to go to these concerts. And I'm gonna be real with you. Me personally, I've never been to a concert. Don't plan on it. That's just not my stilo. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I just take notice of how when it's certain concerts like a Jay-Z and Beyonce or Beyonce concert, females go crazy, right? And it was something that I always question. Like, for example, I got sisters. I got sisters that love the hell out of Beyonce, especially Rihanna. You get what I'm saying? Especially Rihanna. And it's always something where I'm like, dog, why is it people go so crazy over these concerts? And I seen this allegation. Well, I'm gonna always say it's allegedly. You feel me? Somebody came out saying that she was Beyonce's background, basically a drummer for her, and accused her of doing witchcraft. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna rule that out and say no, she's lying. Because a lot of these celebrities, they practice witchcraft and they do magic on their fans. And it's always something like I said, I question, why is it people go so crazy over Beyonce, especially females? It's like, it's not that serious, you feel me? It's like, what is it about Beyonce that's so special, right? And I understand she's been in the game for a long time, but the thing about it is it's not that serious, but females just go crazy. You seen in one of the clips that I played, the girl was at the concert and she got all teary-eyed. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. I understand when there's certain celebrities that you may like or may appreciate, you may feel certain ways, but you always have to remember that you should never idolize anybody. Get what I'm saying? When you idolize somebody, it's like you look up to that person and emulate them, or it's like you try and mimic certain things after them. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong, like I said, with admiring a person, but when you idolize the hell out of a person or a relationship or certain things, you have to be careful of that. And that's also in the Bible. You have to be very wary of that. You shouldn't be out here doing idolizing people or looking up to these celebrities, because a lot of them, they do a lot of grimy stuff behind closed doors. You feel me? The drummer said, yo, Beyonce put witchcraft on me, kill my cat, this, that, and the third. To the average person, they'll be like, oh my God, Jesus, she's crazy. Let me tell you something. If you don't know about witchcraft, you don't know about voodoo, you don't know about obia, santeria, all of that, then it would sound strange and funny to you. But I understand witchcraft and voodoo and things like that. So let me explain that to you very briefly, right? For those who don't understand it. Witchcraft, things of that matter, what she's saying, oh, she's casting spells on her fans. Witchcraft basically is like a manipulation of energy. You get what I'm saying? So you're manipulating forces, energy, the universe, all of that, bending will to go in your favor. So let's say, for example, right? There's something that you know will never happen. Let's say, let's say there's a girl. There's witchcraft. People do witchcraft like this. I live in Florida, dog. So this is nothing far-fetching. Let's say there's a girl who said, yo, she would never talk to this dude. Ugly, broke, whatever. Stank, dirty, whatever you want to call him, right? And then out of nowhere, the girl just falls in love with him, right? He put a love spell on her. You get what I'm saying? To the point where it's like you're lost in your head. You get what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on. And even to the outside person, you'll be like, yo, why is she behaving like this? She never used to act like this. Tell you why. Because she has voodoo on her. Somebody put witchcraft on her. So you have to understand that witchcraft is just spells and rituals that you put together to work in your favor. You feel me? So what I'm trying to tell you is a lot of these celebrities, they put witchcraft on their fans. They don't really care about you like that. They manipulate their fans to do what it is that they want them to. You get what I'm saying? So that means if I'm coming to a city near you and my concert tickets are $200+ and you know you have heavy bills to pay because you're a fan of mine and I have witchcraft on you, magic, your chances are you might be willing to want to come out to that event, and whatever state you're in, where the bill's behind, you're going to try and make a way to try and come out and see me. So example, right? I'm going to give you like an example into that. And some people may not believe this, may not want to go for it. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and I'm going to say this is like a witchcraft, right? Look at Michael Jordan. I'm going to say this right now because I'm not capping. I don't cap, dog. I have never in my life stood in line for a pair of shoes, dog. Jordans, Nike, I don't care. I only had probably bought like 3 pairs of Jordans in my whole life, dog. And I'm going to be real, I like some of the Jordans. But I never understood why people sit in line or get up early or miss work or do all these raffles and all this extra stuff for sneakers, dog. Why? Oh, it's Michael Jordan. What's so special about the shoes? Now I'm gonna go in just a little bit deeper, and somebody gotta feel me where I'm coming from with this, right? Why is it that Michael Jordan can release the same shoe over and over again, same color, same styling? He probably might do a little bit of a tweak, and people are still gonna go in line for it. That to me is witchcraft, bro. I don't see what's the importance of standing in line for some Bread 11s or that's the most common shoe I ever seen people do it for. It's the same release shoes. I love the 11s. I never had a pair before. But it doesn't make sense why people go so hard for something that it doesn't really make sense. That has to be witchcraft. And that's the same thing that Beyonce has going on with her fans. Everybody, or not saying everybody, a vast majority of women, they go crazy for these events. Now stick a pin. Let's dive a little bit deeper now, right? If you take notice, you research it, Google it, you see all of these pictures. There's a lot of females that came dressed up to a certain standard. However Beyonce might have had the attire or whatever the case may be, people came out dressed, dazzle, looking like one of them in high school. They call them precious pearls, like a dancer, like a form of a cheerleader. The girls came out like that, boots, top hats, all of that. Like, people came dressed to impress. But I'm like, why was it that serious? It's like you could have wore a normal outfit. I don't know, but to me, that's a form of control. That's witchcraft. You get what I'm saying? Now let's go deeper. She did something on stage where she did a mute challenge or whatever, right? Where it's like when she's talking, everybody's there, and then when she drops the mute, everybody is on one accord, like drumline, one band, one sound. It's like, why is it people do this stuff? It's because they're under Beyonce's spell. And you have to understand this. Do you behave this normal way when it comes to your parents or your grandparents or your boyfriend or your girlfriend? No, but you'll do it for a celebrity. Ask yourself, why is that? It's because chances are you're under some form of a witchcraft. It doesn't make sense for people to go hard for an event. I understand you may like a person. I'm not knocking nobody for that. But my whole angle is to stop and question some of the stuff that you see in the media, why some of these celebrities do the things that they do. Stick another pin and go deeper, right? In one of her performances, Beyonce started spinning her head, and then you seen her shapeshift. If you don't know about shapeshifting, look into that. I'm going to go into that probably on another subject. But that shows the possession in her face. I spoke about this in a previous video with Boosie. Beyonce has an alter ego. Her alter ego is called Sasha Fierce. Alter ego is that demonic other side. That other side of you that takes over, it takes control. You don't have to worry about anything because your alter ego is the one that's running the show. So if Beyonce is the normal person, okay, Beyonce, you're going to take a back seat. It's Sasha Fierce that's driving the bus right now. You get what I'm saying? It's that type of time. So you have to pay attention to what it is that you're looking into, what you're glorifying, what it is that you're watching, because a lot of this stuff is definitely abnormal. It doesn't make sense why one person has a crowd or a whole movement of people doing these type of things. Stick a pin and let's go a little bit deeper. Did you know that Beyonce has her own form of a religion called Bayism? Like, these are things that I'm trying to talk about. Why is it that this person goes this far or this hard for their name or their belief or whatever? It's like you want people to praise you. And that's the thing that a lot of females aren't realizing. A lot of people aren't realizing there's a lot of people who praise Beyonce. They idolize Beyonce. They respect Beyonce to all types of levels. And it's like, for what? What did Beyonce do for you to make you love her this much? You have to stop and ask yourself these questions. So with that being said, remember this, man. It's your boy 444 The World. Remember this, words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man.